Thank you for coming by. This is American Project. Please take the time to like the video and subscribe. I have a link to my second channel at the top of the screen. Well, Miss Alina Habba has argued for the former president about the Georgia election interference case, and she said that it should be dismissed. She appeared on Fox News to give a little bit of insight onto what their plan is about taking on the case. Donald Trump faces 10 charges in Georgia over the allegations he broke the law while attempting to overturn the 2020 presidential election result in the state. The former president has pled not guilty to all counts and denies any wrongdoing. This Thursday, Trump's legal team urged presiding Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee to dismiss the case, arguing his actions constituted core value political discourse, which is defended by the First Amendment. Earlier this month, Trump became the GOP's presumptive 2024 presidential nominee, focusing attention on the slew of criminal and civil legal cases he is involved in. Trump is also facing criminal cases over allegations he orchestrated the payment of hush money to a pornographic actress, mishandled classified documents, and acted illegally in attempting to block Joe Biden's 2020 victory on a nationwide basis. He insists the cases against him are politically motivated and has pled not guilty to all the charges. Now, these classified documents, he had a right to have them according to what I've read about it, because he's the president and you can have classified documents, where Mr. Biden had classified documents when he was a vice president and a senator, which you're not supposed to have them. Of course, if you've been paying attention, you know that they did not bring charges against him because they said he's an old man, which is interesting to say the least. And while she was speaking to Fox News on Thursday, Ms. Habba explained why Trump's legal team thinks the Georgia case against him should be dismissed. She said, what they argued today was very simple. A president has a right to speak, a human being, an American. This country is based on the constitutional First Amendment rights to speech. He had the right, and he did so. He has also a right as the executive branch to question and provide election integrity. God knows our country needs that right now. So that's why we're looking at this from a serious standpoint of constitutional violations. Speaking in court on Thursday, Trump attorney Steve Sadow argued his client's comments questioning the 2020 election outcome in Georgia formed core value political discourse, protected by the First Amendment regardless of whether they were factually correct. He said there is nothing alleged factually against President Trump that is not political speech. Take out the political speech, no criminal charges. Prosecutor Donald Wakeford took a different view, commenting, what we have heard today is an attempt to rewrite the indictment, to take out parts that are inconvenient and say, well, it's all speech, it's all talking. He was just a guy asking questions and not someone who was part of an overarching criminal conspiracy trying to overturn election results for an election he did not win. That's really quite an accusation. It's a very rich accusation at that. You know, reading all the documents and looking into everything, it's outrageous, really. It's not the defendant has been hauled into a courtroom because the prosecution doesn't like what he said. He's being prosecuted for lying to the government. McAfee has not yet indicated when he will rule on the Trump legal team's motion to dismiss based on the First Amendment. As I said in one of my other videos, it's ongoing. Earlier this month, McAfee ruled Willis could continue prosecuting the case despite accusing her of a tremendous lapse of judgment, which she is speaking out again. I'm going to look and see what I can find on that and put something together to show you what she's doing. She's back in the black churches, speaking again, and also speaking publicly and accusing persons of racism. So there's issues with that. The judge already spoke on it and told her not to do it anymore, but yes, she's back at it. McAfee said Willis could continue running the case provided Wade was removed, with the then special prosecutor resigning almost immediately after his ruling. Indeed, he did. And there you have it. Thanks for coming by. Please be sure to like the video and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. God bless.